All right. Why 4th of July kind of sucks. Oh, she.
And the home of the brave. All right, listen up, nerds. I want to make something clear right off the bat, okay? I love living in the great old US of A. We got liberty, we got
True.
freedom, we got the Denny's Grand Slamwich,
True.
which is like 1,300 calories in one sandwich. That's terrifying. We got the coolest cars, we got the coolest
1,300 calories in one sandwich? I mean, that's a little, that's over half of your daily value of like an average adult of calories. Hard to think about it like that. But from like a bodybuilding perspective, that's like a light breakfast.
celebrities, we got the coolest companies. Well, maybe not that last one. We got pistols, missiles, eagles, beagles. We got machine guns, shotgunning, gun shows, Shogun. We didn't do that last one. I don't know why I said that. And as Americans, we celebrate all these super dope, awesome things by getting together and celebrating the 4th of July, which is the day back in 1774 we told, King whatever to take an exit. And guess what? It actually happened in 1776, not 1774, but I'm an American. I acknowledge my mistakes. I don't fix them. And goddamn do I love the 4th of July. It's so great. I mean, like, it's the best holiday, probably. It's so dope. There's nothing wrong with it. I have no problems with July 4th. I don't think it can be improved at all. Because as a cold-blooded American, I'm a patriot, and I can't find fault in my own country.
Oh my god.
Well, except maybe... Alright,
Oh,
here we
that's
go.
funny.
For all the patriots that have immediately unsubscribed and are hand-typing out the Declaration of Independence from memory in my comments, hear me out for a second. I personally love the 4th of July. It's got a lot of good things going for it. It's got friends.
Bro, the best thing that I can remember about 4th of July is just getting together with the boys, back in the day, and just getting a shitload of bottle rockets and drinking like some cream sodas out of the bottle, and then sticking the bottle rockets in the bottle, and then just shoot the bottle rockets at each other. Hopefully nobody got hit in the eye. I mean, nobody ever did with my friend group or whatever, but I mean, shit.
Family, drinking, sometimes a lake, a lot of barbecuing. You got them little sparkler things. Those are fun. Stupid.
Oh, yeah.
They're fun if you're hammered. But I don't know. There's just some super stupid stuff about 4th of July that I can't tolerate anymore at this old age of 26.
Yeah. So 4th of July is the unofficial day to where you can just explode shit and light shit on fire and it's acceptable. And a funny thing about 4th of July in America is that on the 5th of July, it's like it's like National Smog Day. Because like the day after, you can still see all the smog, all the smoke and fog from the day before or the night before. And it's the funniest shit. It still smells like fireworks the day after. Just oh, Jesus. Where was I?
Things, those are fun. Stupid, but they're fun if you're hammered. But I don't know, there's just some super stupid stuff about 4th of July that I can't tolerate anymore at this old age of 26, and I feel like we could fix it. Like, for instance, fireworks. I mean, what are we getting out of this anymore? I mean, the image of...
Bro. Okay. Seeing fireworks in person is fantastic, but I don't know. At the young age of 33, fireworks just don't really like give it to me anymore. Cause like I've seen fireworks 33 other times throughout my life. Like what more could there possibly be? It's different. It's gonna be different on the 34th time or the 35th time. Like fireworks are great when you're young, but they are literally just like a crazy expense for one day of the year. And it's like fireworks are a license to burn money. That's essentially what you're doing. You're going to one of those tents that have been put up in the Walmart. You go under the tent and you look around, you look at the big bundle packs, you look at the the crazy cakes or whatever, you know, the big rectangle cakes where it's like you light the fuse on one side and it just goes for that big ass rectangle or a circle or whatever shape. It's like, ooh, you know? And then sometimes you buy like a big ass fountain or so, and then you take turns jumping over the fountain and see which person is stupid enough to get burnt by it, and so on and so forth. Then you got the Roman candles, you know. Essentially, if you can hold the rocket, you can shoot it at somebody. That's essentially, or at least that's what me and my friends did back in the day. Nobody got hurt, thankfully, but yeah.
Fireworks just makes me feel American. I understand that. It's like we're going to war with the sky, which is right up our alley. But I mean, oh my God, it's the same thing every time. It does not get any better. Have you ever been to a fireworks show? You have? Okay, then you've been to every fireworks show ever. You find an uncomfortable place to sit down for an hour and you watch things go up and pop. And it's sometimes they go glitter, glitter, and sometimes they go and stuff. It's boring. And then there's the grand finale, which is just a bunch of the same things you've been seeing of for the last hour, just more of it all at the same time. Which I
like, where's all the innovation and AI technology for fireworks? That's what we got to put some juice in. Give me some AI fireworks, man.
Appreciate, but why don't we make the whole thing a grand finale? Send everything up at once.
Yeah.
Make a 2-minute show. Make people afraid. That's what I want to see. And on the other side of the dumbass
bro, you remember that scene in fucking Lord of the Rings in the Fellowship where you see Merry and Pippin like rummaging through the cart of fireworks that Gandalf brought, and then Gandalf was like, "Ooh, let me show you the little butterflies, little kids," and then they're over on the sides like, "Oh, this is the dragon one. This is the finale," and then they go and they light that shit off, and it's like getting all animated and shit. It's like, why don't we have that yet in modern day firework stuff? All right. Give me one of those fireworks. I know we got the technology. All right? Give me one of those cool-ass fireworks that I saw in Lord of the Rings. AI.
We have parades, which, oh my God, is there anything worse than going to a parade? I'm not talking about your team just won the World Series parade where everyone's getting hammered and you're hanging out with your heroes. I'm talking about sitting on hot pavement in the sun in the middle of July watching dorks walk by while you drink.
That's miserable. I've done that a couple times, and that is actually miserable. And when I did it, I didn't have a beer because I was too young.
A warm Pepsi. That sucked. Parades have never gotten better. They did the first one and that was it. It has never, they've never made any developments. Just a bunch of people. I don't know why they're there and they're waving.
Yeah.
Why are they waving at me? I don't know you. Hi, how are you? And there's always an adult marching band. First of all, where do you guys meet? I don't know, do you wait for this day every year? I've never seen an adult marching band besides this moment. What are you guys playing this year? The Star Spangled Banner? Ooh, big risk. You guys march by me playing a song off the Ultra Kill soundtrack and then we got it done.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sticking around. And this one is a
bro, I would 100% go to a parade if they played some sort of song that was like niche, like Ultra Kill. All right, if you want to cater, if you want people to come out to your parade, you need to cater to the kids. All right, fuck them damn adults. All right, play for an adult marching band. I want to hear Rip and Tear from Doom Eternal. All right, marching that shit down and playing that shit for an hour. All right, give me that shit.
Tiny bone to pick, but I am pretty sick and tired of how red, white, and blue everything is, which is, you know, I mean, obviously I understand, but, you know, we can change it up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with playing into a theme, you know, wave a flag, wear a graphic tee, but doing this, I'm doing a bit. People do this normally. It's just a
oh yeah, people unironically do that.
Little oversaturated. I mean, for Christ's sakes, they have.
And actually, people, you know, this is obviously a wig, but people unironically also have this haircut in real life.
Patriotic Oreos. That's a little much, I would say. So I wanted to look into how people across the great land of the United States celebrated the 4th of July in their own little weird way. I assumed it was going to be a boring list of articles about how some people set off the biggest firework and some people have more than 2 parades or some dumb shit. Not true. Things get really weird. I was unaware of how weird things get in this country. Well, that's an understatement, but not for the 4th of July at least. We have the famous hot dog eating contest in Coney Island every year in New York.
Bro, this dude is like been the champ for God knows like how many years in a row. And this has been like the announcer person for a bunch of years in a row, and this is like the multi, like this is like the men's winner, and this is the women's winner. Like this is like actually crazy. They're just like so far ahead of everybody else in terms of like hot dogs eaten. It's actually crazy because I sat there last year and I actually watched it, and it's just like a normal looking dude and a normal looking lady, and they're just going to town on these fucking hot dogs, dude. And me watching it at 33, I was like, oh, oh my god.
City, and that's as American as it gets, honestly. There's nothing more patriotic than attempting to be the world's best eater. I mean, that's par for the course. And for you non-Americans, however many of you there are, this is a serious sport. This is not a joke to people. It's broadcast on ESPN every year, and the last year the winner ate 63 hot dogs in 10 minutes. 63 hot dogs. I challenge you to eat 10 hot dogs.
63 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Let's do that. So what do we got? 63 divided by 10. That's 6.3 hot dogs a minute. Bro, 2 hot dogs takes me like 10 minutes. These dudes out here eating 6.3 a minute. What the shit?
Dogs in 10 minutes, and tell me the soul of every cow and pig byproduct doesn't haunt your colon for the rest of your life. We also have the San Diego marshmallow fight, apparently. What the hell are you guys doing?
What? That's a thing? The San Diego marshmallow fight on October 4th. What? This is literally news to me. I've never heard of this. A marshmallow fight. What the fuck do? You just go to Walmart and you buy a bunch of marshmallows? And then, what, you just like throw them at people?
Best explanation I could find about how this actually started was in the 1980s, a couple local families got together and just jokingly started throwing marshmallows at each other, which is so boring, I couldn't believe it. And somehow, dipshits got together and said, that looks like fun, so now it's like a citywide event where everyone's fucking sticky glue at each other.
Oh my god. Look at the floor, dude. It's just because these motherfuckers ain't cleaning that shit up. Like it's probably got to smell like marshmallows the day after as well. So not only does it smell like fireworks in the air, it smells like marshmallows coming off the ground. And God forbid it rain the day of, or be like kind of hot and humid. It would be even more irritating. And even more like just look at all the fucking marshmallows just on the floor, dude. Like what the I can't imagine walking around outside and it just smelling like marshmallows.
That sounded horrible. And once again, we're wasting food, a good old American tradition, but that cleanup must be a nightmare. I mean, maybe you don't clean it up and then let the animals take care of it, but that's a lot of rats and a lot of birds. I don't think
Oh, I didn't even think about the bugs and the pests. Oh god, they gotta have like, bro, New York rats ain't got nothing on whatever that city was. They're literally just throwing out marshmallows for all the bugs and animals to just come out and eat. Oh my god. And then the birds and shit, they eat the marshmallows and then they shit everywhere. Like, oh, this is all coming together.
Birds can eat marshmallows. Are you guys killing birds for this event every year? Are they exploding? I love birds. And then we have the world-renowned lobster races in Maine, which, if you don't know Maine, that's as good as it gets up there.
Lobster races.
People from all over the state come and bet on lobsters. They put money down, hoping that their lobster's the winner. I mean, what the fuck? But local businesses will sponsor a lobster.
Wait, I thought they were gonna be in the water. They just stick them on this towel, and they just let them walk. I've actually never seen a lobster outside of a tank in, the restaurant Red Lobster. That's the only time I've ever seen lobsters. I've never actually seen one out here just on this blanket, just walking. They got like little tiny legs, dude.
up to $250 to get their brand on there. So I don't know, it's whatever. And last but not least, I shit you not, there is a national fence painting contest in Hannibal, Missouri, which people get together every year and watch paint dry. Literally watch paint dry. And yes,
nice.
It's because Tom Sawyer paints a fence in the book, and I think the book is based here. I don't know, I didn't read the wiki fully. But good lord, guys. I mean, I think I talked.
And they dress up as Tom Sawyer. That, like, what is happening to their hats? They're like painting so fast. They're losing their hats and shit. Bro, and all these little kids got the power stance going. Look at them. Bro, you know, for them to do this, they must have had to practice. Can you just imagine the parents at home? Like, okay, we're going to practice the fence painting. Now you got to get in your power stance right here, brother. All right, son? And then you got to spread your legs open right there. And then you got to bend your knees, all right? So you got this good undulation going on. And then you got a two-hand that, it looks like, what is this, a roller? I think they're using rollers as opposed to like a bristle brush. Tom Sawyer didn't have a roller, all right? A roller is a modern day thing, all right? This isn't even a true, like, what do you call it, contest, all right? Tom Sawyer would have had a horsehair bristle brush, all right? Inaccurate contest. Get the shit out of here.
Talk too much shit about fireworks because that's way cooler than this. So after doing my research on the dumbest things that Americans do for 4th of July, I thought to myself, my followers are a little bit stupider than most people. They would probably know. Well, that's mean, I shouldn't say that. My followers are
no, that's probably pretty accurate.
More interesting than most people, so they probably have cool traditions that I'm unaware of. So I reached out to people on Instagram, and a lot of them said they did.
Oh, the best of people are found on Instagram, as everybody knows.
My mom for 4th of July, which wasn't funny, but a lot of them said other things, so I'm going to talk about those. Howard or Gene says Roman candle wars, which is a legit thing Americans do.
Oh yeah, it's not just Roman candles. It's essentially anything that you feel is safe enough that you can hold in your hand. And don't bitch out and use a glove, all right? You don't bitch out. You use some sort of bottle or can, and that's all the safety that you have. You can't wear a hat. That's a bitch move. You can't wear glasses. Also a bitch move. There.
I did it when I was a kid. It's super dangerous, but goddamn is it fun. If you guys don't know what Roman candles are, they're these long tubes that you light on fire and they shoot little fireballs out. And you're supposed to hold them up into the sky at like a 90-degree angle. But no, sir, you aim that at your friend's face.
Yeah.
And you aim good. You want to blind him. Call me
yes.
Teeny says watching The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. No. Not anymore. No. Mel Gibson. It's annoying. People won't let anti-Semitic rants go. Mel Gibson said it's unfair that after 10 years, people don't accept his anti-Jew remarks as a dim thing in the mullet.
Okay, King Archie says fence painting. You're one of those people.
Oh my God, he found one.
Tell me your secrets.
Oh, this kid's using a bristle brush? Wait, so some kids, ooh, it's optional to choose the input. Oh my God, bro, do you think there's as much kickback between the competitors you know how there's a fighting contest within the video game world of M&K versus controller and all this shit, like what's the better input? Do you think some of these kids use rollers and some of these kids, is this a broom or a bristle, like an actual paintbrush? Do you think the kids are like bickering amongst each other, like he's got a roller or he's got a bristle brush, like they're fighting between the inputs? Oh my God, look at the seriousness. Bro, if this kid does not win, I feel like his dad's gonna beat him if he doesn't win. Oh, look at his kid's face, dude. And look how much look how much area that they like birth that they gave the competition area. Look, there's like splatter marks all the way over there. Oh my God.
What are they selling meth there? There's got to be something else. Kale says, I make a steak cake for my dog. 3 steaks stacked together. Well, that's sweet. They deserve that.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
light fireworks when she's done. Okay, well, you just kind of took back everything you did nice for her, because dogs notably don't like fireworks. You just gave her PTSD. You're training her that when she gets steak, something terrible is going to happen afterwards. Dogs hate fireworks. What are you doing? Gary says shooting Roman candles at a random frog we find in the backyard. Once again, Roman candles. Don't give your kids Roman candles. They're gonna kill each other or something. Ace of Spades 55 says do a barbecue at 12 and then go swimming until 2. That is weirdly timed out.
Yeah.
Why are you planning that hard? Why are you giving yourself a time limit on swimming and barbecuing? Your family seems like a nightmare. Maya says spraying the city with silly string. Everyone does that. Everybody.
That was fun. One year I did a bunch of silly string for my birthday one year when I was little. I went to a Dollar General one time and I bought essentially all of the cans of silly string. And I don't know, it was like 30 cans one time. And then like I had like a couple friends over. I think it was about like, I don't know, 10 friends. Bro, like back in the day, remember when you had like a bunch of friends, but the friend groups would be from different groups? So then they kind of knew about each other, but not really. At least for me, like the one time that I got all my friends together from the different groups, everybody kind of did the same things, like play games, play video games, do some Pokemon, you know, watch the same shows more or less. But like when I got them all together and gave them all those fucking cans of silly string, bro, like in the beginning, they're all like spraying each other, but then the next can, they all wised up and it was like literally 10v1, like on me. They all just like, get the birthday boy, and they're just like fucking spraying the shit out of me. And I had this like web of silly string all over me. And that was that. That was a good birthday.
Everybody does not do that. You're littering. You shouldn't be doing that. Everyone does that. What city do you live in? And Pikele says, marching and parade. I hate marching and parades, and I feel sick every time, and I hate the song. Is someone...
True. Play some goddamn better songs. All right?
That makes a lot of sense. Are people being forced to be in...
Oh my god, this is a baller ass fucking parade. They got fucking like wireless electric guitars. The main thing on why the being the people in the marching parade is like, it's fucking hot as fuck out, and they gotta wear all these like long pants, uncomfortable shoes, long ass unbreathable shirts, and the hats. And these people are fucking sweating their dicks off. But at least this band has fucking guitars, all right? I would at least go out and at least give this one a chance.
Parade? Who's behind this? Is Big Parade an industry I was unaware of? Now, in this day and age, I would say America is pretty divided. Not
What the fuck?
as divided as it can be. We've seen that before, but you know, it's not as patriotic as it once was. And as an American who has 2 eyes and can read, I understand that there's a lot of reasons not to be super stoked on this country right now. So I understand why people aren't too keen to...
For some Americans, July 4th is a time not to celebrate, but reflect.
Celebrate the 4th of July. That's why I have taken the time to come up with some genuine reasons why you should actually be a little bit patriotic this 4th of July. We'll ignore the bad things. Let's focus on the fun things right now. Number 1, Coca-Cola. I mean, come on, a cold Coke with a burger? We invented...
Bro, I don't remember the last time I had an actual, just legit a regular ass can of Coca-Cola. Anytime I have a soda, it's always like some sort of diet or sugar-free or zero cal, zero decaf, no calf thing of soda. But as far as burgers go, hey, bro, I just had a burger like an hour ago. All right.
It's Coca-Cola, and it was originally a drug with cocaine in it, but
yeah,
you know, it's
I would probably try that Coca-Cola out.
delicious now. It's the #1 most recognized brand in the world. We did that, baby. That's us. And did we also create a pandemic of childhood diabetes?
We did that, baby. That's us.
Look at the polar bear. I talked to some international fans, and they think it's pretty cool that we can vacation in our own country. Like we have a lot of space. We have an insane amount of space. And as someone from the East Coast, I can be like, what's the Grand Canyon all about? And then I'm there. And then I'm like, whoa, this is miraculous. What a world I live in. And I haven't even had to use a passport. Even someone from like Boise, Idaho can be like, what's it like to step on a needle? And they can just go to Florida. They can just do that.
True, dude. Oh my god, that's so true. Oh, I live in Florida. Oh my god, that's so true.
Another thing the Europeans told me is that our portions are big. And I think that was a mean thing to say, but fuck them. It's really cool how much food we get for how much money we pay. Have you ever been to another country? Have you ever ordered a plate of food?
No.
What are you afraid? Were you afraid of something? Give me more food. Give me a full plate. There's space on this plate. You have to fill it. I paid money. Europeans invented drinking coffee after a meal so that your body can have some extra fuel so you feel a little bit more full. Enjoy your skinny bodies. And enjoy your bad body images. We're fat over here and we fucking love it. So celebrate 4th of July this year. Just do it for me. Something little special thing. You don't have to completely ignore the holiday. And I know I've been talking about how much it sucks, but we can make it better. Just make it better. Ignore the parades, ignore the fireworks, just get drunk with the buddies and peg out. Maybe wrap your fingers around a firework and play hop.
Bro, for a second, I thought he said, so what he actually said was pig out. I thought he said peg out. Okay? Two completely different activities. Context.
Potato. That's how God intended the people to celebrate 4th of July, and his name is on the money. So, we gotta listen to him. There's no separation of church and state. Who said that? This dork? Who is he? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I am in New York City now. Sorry for the delay of content, but I had to move, and I didn't hire movers, and I was a fucking idiot for doing that.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 4th of July. It's the 4th of
Kitty.
July.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a good one.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you do that?
Oh my god, that was such a good little video, dude. Like 4th of July is like it's a day that you have the freedom to do as much dumb shit as you want, and people are okay with it for the most part. And I think that's fine. But yeah, I thought that was a great video. That was funny as fuck, dude. Oh man. Yeah. So I'll catch you guys on the next one, all right? That's pretty much it. So see you later. Peace.